Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Today's a new week, or this week's a new week, or however is the correct pronunciation or grammar or whatever. I'm English, doesn't mean I can speak it correctly. Which, as you can tell, means only one thing. Well, two things. We have new vehicles.
Hey,
This video, we're going to be looking
how's it
at
going?
the Podium vehicle, the Vapid Slam Truck.
See ya.
Oh dear. You know, when you first start a video, you think, yeah, surely this has to be something of, entertaining. But I don't know what the fuck is the point in this. Especially since you could definitely get it through one of these. I just don't remember which one. You could, 100% you can get the slam truck from one of these, can't you? I've not just made that up in my head. Where can you get it? Clicking? One of these? 100%. Bear with me. Bear with me. You can definitely. It's one of these. It's the Diamond Casino. Where can you get it? What the fuck? Ah, it'll be these, won't it? No. Where can you? Okay, bear with me. Unless they've changed it. I was so sure. There you go. You can get the fucking slam truck this way, literally for free anyway. What is the fucking point? And I could do this. What are these? Own a Pegasus, customize, own a garage, upgrade. I could do this genuinely as someone who's, played the game for 2 months now. A day. It would take me a couple of hours, to be honest. It would take me a few hours, given the fact obviously you have to save up your money for the cars and all of that shit. But it's, come on. Come on. You're giving us a vehicle that we can already get for free. That's just not right. It's not right. Is it unique? No. I don't give a shit. Let's listen to it anyway. So it's got the sounds of a muscle car. Is it going to be a traditional muscle car? Let's listen. I mean, it sounds alright, doesn't it? But does it sound special? No? Anyway, before any of you click off or anything, we are going to be upgrading it, but this is just the before, and then we'll show you the after. Is it quick? No. Does it accelerate alright, to be honest? It accelerates okay. It's not a vehicle you will ever own and go, wow, I'm gonna drive this. This is now gonna be my new vehicle. It's a collector's car, and that's it. It's a collector's car. If you really wanted it, spend $1 million on it. It's cheap enough where you can buy it and not feel bad about purchasing it. It just isn't worth it. It's disappointing. I mean, it's a free car at the end of the day, so I'm curious, just right off the bat, before we upgrade it, before we do anything, how much it would be to sell. Because can you sell the Podium vehicles for money? I don't know. Because again, I've never actually contemplated it. We aren't going to be selling it today, don't worry. We are going to be upgrading it. I'm going to be showing you the customizations and any kind of specific modifications we can do with it. But I don't know what to say. It is as disappointing as my relationship with my mother. It's a no-go. It's not. It's tiny as well. You'd expect it to be a beast, but it's. Oh, there isn't even. Before we go into anything, it's not even like that customizable. Can we do anything to do with the rear? No, the rear is non-option. You can't change it. You can't. That's awful. That's awful. Nevertheless, we promise you. Oh man, I just don't care. This is shit. That's probably the coolest one. I'm speechless. Yeah, I'm actually speechless. This is... All they do is just add you words. I'd rather just have it more plain. We're going to add all this stuff on for the sake of it. Colour. Have it in red. I don't really like changing the colours and the liveries of these cars too much. Just because I like keeping it how they give it me. As if I like the car, I will buy another one. You know, and do my own things to it, but... I kind of like the original. But I do also feel like you have to go for something different. We need big mirrors. It's a big vehicle. Yellow on black, why not? It's just... I'm sorry, right? I can only create content as much as the game creates content, and this is ass. I'm going to have this one just because it's more in line. It's more symmetrical. Even though it's also not. Muscle car ones, I suppose. I care so little, I'm unbothered. But we do always... I kind of prefer the blacked out windows. They look nicer. How does like slightly... No, I feel like it either has to be completely blacked out or not at all. And that's it. This is, you know, we'll go outside, show you the final product. This is it fully done up. You can't do any interior mods. I don't think we could have done suspension then. We are also going to test the practicality of this ramp. Will it work? You know, can you actually tow vehicles in it? I don't know. To be honest, I like the colour scheme. I like the interior. I like the traditional interior, the traditional dials. The temperature gauge went from cold to warm. That's interesting. Hello. It feels like a rear-wheel drive car because, as you see, we're oversteering to fuck. But I don't know if that's just a really bad centre of gravity. I'm trying to listen for any sort of exhaust tones or anything, something unique. Maybe. There's maybe a slight kickback on the exhaust. But I don't think there's anything out of the ordinary. Let's go to the next section where we will turn back around and we will really just try and get a reasonable speed on it. I don't like going too far, as I don't believe you can get you know, like a proper representation of how fast this vehicle potentially is, or any vehicle is. Acceleration's okay. I think grip-wise, whilst we're actually driving, isn't great. As soon as I did any kind of turning, slight turning's fine, but there's no weaving in and out of cars in this vehicle. Oh, okay, we're just going to take the next turn then, I guess. Honestly, I like it's got a lot of oversteer to a point where it's quite enjoyable. Apart from that, it's just not. Quite easy to turn. You know, handbrake turns on these are quite nice. What we're going to do is we're going to steal one of these cars. And I'm going to see if we can actually do anything. You know, can we get a car on the back? I really don't know. I should have just parked right here, shouldn't I? Instead of parking like an actual normal person. You know, like I'm not playing a game. Bye. Monana. What's my name? Monana. Oh dear. Right. So, this car's too low to do that. So we're going to have to do the smart thing and take the car that's higher. The Gallivanter. Because we all like a Range Rover. You can sit there and deny it as much as you want. But I believe... Is that the L322 shape, potentially? Definitely the best shape of the Range Rover in my eyes. The newer ones are just modern. And modern's just shit. However... oh dear. So that was a sudden stop. Is it too wide? No. No, I don't. It just doesn't sit in it. No, it doesn't sit in it at all. The sides are not real sides. No, he's moving straight away. This is why we need real handbrakes on this game. So technically, if you had someone in the back, you could tow a car. Okay, let's get that gone. That was fun whilst it lasted. Useless. This would be very cool if it was a HSW vehicle. Or a Benny's vehicle that you could just absolutely rinse the fuck out of. You know, if you could really make it quick or change the back to carry, I don't know, your nan. You know, your bed-bound nan that you have. Perhaps she's massively overweight. You know, you could fit a bed on here, couldn't you? She might weigh down the tyres slightly, but, you know, she's a fat bitch. What does she know? Anyway, in conclusion, it's ass. Do I recommend buying it? No. Should you get it because it's a free vehicle? Why not? It's a collector's vehicle, isn't it? It's unique. It's definitely, you know, it's unlike any other vehicle. And this is technically, the only tow truck you can use in free roam. Even though it doesn't do its one purpose it's supposed to have. However, who gives a shit? It's just a game. Thank you very much. Bye.